Hello everyone, I'm CoolGuy, welcome back. I'm taking a break from the reviews. I want to do a live gameplay here on PC using mouse and keyboard. It's continuing the series here, me kind of struggling with mouse and keyboard, my progression with it. And since I last did these videos, first of all, I've been sick this week. It took a while to get out my Breachlight review. But the whole goal of mouse and keyboard, Destiny's my very first PC game, ever using a mouse and a keyboard. And I want to get better at it, that way I can confidently review weapons for all platforms, and I think that's really going to benefit my reviews. And the ultimate goal is to be about 50-50 or 60-40, 60 going more so to controller, but I really want to dig into the weapon on all platforms. Now, since we last spoke, I've gotten a little bit better, at least in my mind, and hopefully I can do better. Today we're using Thorn and Beloved, and the reason why we're using Thorn and also Line in the Sand, I have almost gotten Komodo here. Where are we at? I haven't used Arbalist once. This has all been Line in the Sand or Crooked Fang, things like that. But the deal with Thorn, it used to be 5 resilience, you could survive a 2 headshot, 1 body. It's been changed to 6. And actually, down below, there's a link to Drewski's video. No! I guess we're doing maintenance. I'll just pause the screen on earlier part of the video. But down below, there's a description to Drewski's video talking about mobility, resilience, and recovery. And before Thorn could survive a 2 headshot, 1 body, I tested it. And you know what? What you're doing with resilience, as you add it on, you're making it harder on your opponent. And that goes past to damage fall off, and he starts going through all that. It's a really good video. So 6 is now the magic number to survive Thorn's 2 headshot, 1 body. That, I just wanted to use Thorn with mouse and keyboard because of how dominant it is, way more than console. You can do quite well. And since we last spoke about mouse and keyboard, I've changed a couple things. Everything's the same, but I'm now on 1800 DPI on a 3 sensitivity. I feel really comfortable right there. I'm still able to have pretty decent games, even though I'm missing shots because of my movement and my decision making. For me, it's kind of like I'm starting all over, and I really go back to the basics of getting into an engagement. So once this gets online, we're gonna do the live gameplay, and again, we're gonna be in the control skill-based matchmaking playlist. That way I can really see how I'm doing. We finally made it, we're back in. Let's go ahead and see if we have any stacked teams. We have a couple 2s, and that's what we see a lot because, you know, the stacks aren't really in here in the skill-based matchmaking control playlist. But, you know, a couple things real quick. And I know some of you are thinking Thorn, Beloved, oh, here we go. But, you know, to be honest with you, I don't really play with the meta too much because I'm reviewing weapons. Like, I'm using sidearms for the past couple weeks, having a good time. I'm getting ready to do Steel Feather, so I'm going to be using an AR for 4 or 5 days, reviewing that. And every now and again, I use some of my favorite weapons. You know, Austringer, I've been really liking Symmetry. It's a fun weapon to use. But, you know, last word, Thorn, every now and again. And the second thing, and I'm always taking mouse and keyboard tips, is going to be, I've always been a controller player, right? So I've always had it really close to my body, like the controller lying in my lap, or laying in my lap, I should say. For mouse and keyboard, I've been actually, like, I went away, like really, we hit him in the body, like pushed my chair back, and my right arm's almost fully extended, and I noticed that I can control it a lot better. There's probably a sniper. We're just moving as a team. Good shots. Let's see if we can get something going here. With this DPI and everything, like, I'm able to 180 pretty good now. I feel a lot more control.
They've taken the lead. You could turn this tide.
Good job, man.
Zone A lost.
Bow Tracer, maybe? He ended up losing his duel. Bombardiers?
What can stop you?
We know we have another one. I only have 1 shot. It's to hit him with my sniper rifle. Let's go ahead and get this back. Now, this is what we're doing. We're gonna try to duel this guy, hopefully win. These guys are sticking together really well. Good grenade. We have foe tracers, so we can still see him. There's so many of them at Bravo, y'all. Look at us just trying to penetrate it. I mean, what needs to happen is we just need to get a pick. There's one. Might jump in the air. Good shots. That actually works because they're rotating out. There's 3 total that rotated out. That means we should have some inside for B, which is good. I'll watch bottom pillar, teammate. You get him with your Monte Carlo.
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage.
Does he know I have it? This is where I get into trouble. Alright, Soul Devourer. This is where we can put in a lot of work. There's a 2-tap possibly. Give it to me, please. Still kind of fumbling around. We tied him, but I'm doing a little bit better. Like I said, most of it's relying on my map rotations and movement. See if he chases me. We had 2 people there. We just ended up getting out. This is a really good spot. Foe Tracer helped right there. Soul Devourer. We know that there's 2 here on Bravo.
Falling behind.
Good job. This is their spawn, so let's go ahead and pop it. I'm probably gonna miss.
You have my respect, Hunter.
We survived 2 of them.
You gained the lead. Yes.
Jumped up.
3 down.
We have a lot of snipe ammo. Over here. They're in this back corner. They have to be. Or close. See, they took B.
Lead is lost.
I think this is a
Battle
super.
is still close.
See if we can get the big bank. See, they're there now. Of course they are, right? You know, let's back up. Because he just saw me and I saw him. I got him. I played that Warlock. I know that he doesn't have the resilience.
Only 5 minutes left.
Good team shots. We do need to get this. Can't tell you how many times I've done that. I do have it on my scroll wheel. Like, I don't know how some of you guys play it with 1, 2, and 3. He knows that he has me. But I have Foe Tracer. Great value OEM. And it's funny that no one's ever talked about Foe Tracer for these wall hacks. I mean, just because I don't think it's not that strong. Good shot. I wanted the orb more than anything. Alright, they have a well. So I think the play now is actually to go for Charlie. And they're gonna be their dominant spawn. This guy's below. There was someone shooting at me, I don't know where from. In theory, this is gonna flip the spawn to back there on how this map works, because if he spawned over here, it's already flipped. They're in back alpha back there. We need zones more than anything. Let's grab this, let's rotate because they're gonna be coming to alpha. Oh lord. Thanks teammate, I didn't have that. Don't really have the skills yet here on the keyboard and the mouse. This is our time because they're grabbing C. We flipped it. That's how games are won and lost here at the final end of the game. Because we're getting ready to start having super rotations. And I think our team's gonna be on the rotation first, so like we can definitely pull out this game and win. I don't want any part of Recluse guy. Good shot, man. He's bodying me. Alright, there's our super. Have to wait.
Your enemy can't kill if they're dead.
See, I should have waited. He bodied me again. I'm gonna come from the outside. I mean, they're not going for zones. We can win this game.
That's hard fought. The lead is yours.
Sloppy. We played the life right there. I mean, we could have challenged him. He's gonna rush me with a shotgun. I know that move, Mr. Hunter. We tried, but we brought it back out. We were a nuisance. They didn't go for B. They didn't go for B. We played that really, really well.
1 minute.
So I have a little bit better control. I have a little bit better control, but I'm still hurting with my accuracy, obviously. 151, 139. I think maybe 27 opponents defeated, I'd say, with probably like a 1-8 efficiency. 27 opponents defeated, 245, 5 captures. So captures do matter when you're playing solo. And one of those things, I was just trying to pay attention to what they were doing. At one point, they were all in B. We couldn't get in, so we did what we were supposed to do. But at the end there, notice they never tried for B, and B's really big on Radiant Cliffs right there. So I'm always taking tips for mouse and keyboard, definitely down below. Let's talk about them, and if you guys enjoyed it, just let me know that. I do want to continue doing this to see my progress with mouse and keyboard, because I do want to get better with it for my reviews. I really appreciate you hanging out with me, spending a little bit of your day with me, and until the next one, I am CoolGuy.